Welcome to sheWIND,
the show where I pick the movie.
and I tell you what happens.
Kinda. Tonight, we're going to be watching the quintessential post-apocalyptic movie, Mad Max. Do you know who Mad Max is?
A really angry person whose first name happens to be Max.
Well, yeah, that's true. Have you heard of Thunderdome?
Nope.
Fury Road?
Nope.
So this is all brand new to you.
Correct.
I hope you like post-apocalyptic Australian movies.
Fat chance. Whose is the cop I would be if I was a cop? The baby's dead? What the hell are you having me watch? Splat. Cut off my own leg or burn. I think I'll just cut off both legs and call it even.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean? So we just finished watching Mad Max starring Mel Gibson. First impressions.
It was way too long and super boring.
Super boring. This is like the quintessential post-apocalyptic action movie.
I would say that if you don't have to watch this movie, don't.
You know, this is like one of the biggest money-making movies of its time.
I don't know why.
Anything redeeming?
Mel Gibson.
Do you like Mel Gibson?
Well, Braveheart's a good movie.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. All right, so tell us what happens.
Well, the movie starts off in a fast action, high-speed police chase.
Oh, cool. That sounds exciting.
So, multiple police cars are chasing one known as the Knight Rider.
The Knight Rider.
Yes, who I believe is like a ex-convict, because he was wearing handcuffs in the car.
So a pretty recent ex-convict.
Yes, because of the handcuffs and everything.
Okay.
The chase ends up with the Knight Rider and his accomplice, girlfriend, if you will, dying in a fiery crash.
Oh, geez, how'd that happen?
Their car flipped over and blew up.
What caused it to flip over?
Mad Max's car was on the bumper.
Mad Max. Who's Mad Max?
Mel Gibson.
Okay, so Mel Gibson as Mad Max was on their bumper.
And their car flipped over and blew up.
Okay, sounds good.
Knight Rider was in like a street gang.
On the whole, bucket, ever, love it, street.
And his street gang, who now the new leader, his name is the Toe Cutter.
The Toe Cutter.
Do what he says, or he'll cut off your big toe. On that you can trust me.
Their gang decided that they were going to get revenge on the police. So they showed up in the town with all of their motorcycles.
And what did they do in the town?
Caused havoc.
What do you mean by that?
They threw people out of windows. They pillaged and did some other ungodly things to the women.
Ungodly things to the women. Okay, we'll leave it at that. All right.
So Max and his friend, the other main police officer, whose name was the Goose.
The Goose?
They finally caught Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy.
Holy shnikes.
I think he was like one of the lower members of the gang. Like, you know, like one of them that was trying to be in the gang, but, you know, like the lower down members.
Like a recruit.
Yeah. Like one who just passed the initiation.
Okay, so they put him in jail?
Yeah, he was held in the jail, but then he got out.
Oh, did he escape?
No, the lawyers let him go.
Why?
because they said they had no reason to hold him anymore. And then that got the Goose really mad, so he tried to fight the lawyers. But then the boss, like the police chief.
What was his name?
He had a girly name, like Frou Frou.
Frou Frou, the police chief?
He had to, like, restrain the goose so he didn't get, like, fired.
Okay, so Frou Frou kept the goose from being fired.
Yeah. When Tommy Boy was leaving, he told the goose, like, he threatened him, and gave him the eyes. And he said that he was going to get revenge on him. And so Goose was riding his motorcycle, and his motorcycle, like, broke down.
Okay.
So he found one of his friends on the side of his road who drove, like, a tow truck, like an old-time tow truck.
Okay.
And he asked to borrow it, and when he borrowed it, Tommy Boy had set up a trap for him down the road, and he threw a rock at his windshield, and it caused the goose to crash and flip over his truck 2 times on the side of the road. And when his car was flipped over, the tow cutter and Tommy Boy walked over to it, and the tow cutter made Tommy Boy light it on fire.
The cooked goose.
Yes.
Then what happened?
They went to the police chief, Frou Frou, and Max went to visit the goose in the hospital, and Max got so angry because he said, that's not the goose that I know, that he said he was going to quit the whole police force.
Oh, wow.
So the police chief told him, just take a few weeks of vacation and you'll feel better.
I wish my boss would do that.
Same.
Do you know where they went on vacation?
To the country.
Oh, okay. Did he go alone?
He went with his wife,
What was her name?
Jenny.
Jenny, okay.
You remember that time we prayed, Forrest? We prayed for God to turn me into a bird so I could fly far, far away.
Yes, and then they had a kid.
Oh, what was his name?
Sport.
Sport. Okay. Jenny, Sport, and Mad Max went on a vacation to the country.
Yes.
Okay. Was it eventful?
Somewhat. Their car ended up getting a flat tire, and that's when Jenny took Sport to get some ice cream, and she ran into the tow cutter gang.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, and they tried to do the ungodly things to her, but then she nailed them.
Nailed him.
Right where it counts.
Oh, man. Did you get away?
Yes. And then they escaped to a farm.
A farm? Just a random farm?
Owned by an old lady.
Okay. Was it a family member or?
Maybe a distant cousin.
Okay. What was her name?
Sue.
Sue. Okay. So they went to their distant relative Sue's farm.
Yes.
Okay. Were they safe there?
At first. And then Jenny went down to the beach, and Max was working on the car, and then you'll never guess who found them again.
Goose.
The tow cutter gang.
Oh, man. They're just everywhere.
So Sue locked him in the shed with her shotgun, and Jenny and Sport escaped in the car, but then the car broke down. So Sue jumped out of the car with her shotgun and tried to hold them off, but the motorcycle sped right up past her and ran the baby over and Jenny and killed the baby and put Jenny in the hospital.
Oh, my God.
It was horrible. I don't know why you made me watch this movie.
I'm sorry. To be honest, I forgot about that scene.
We have a baby.
Well, let's not mess with gangs so our baby doesn't become a speed bump.
Deal.
Okay, then what happens?
So Max wanted revenge. So Max put on his old police outfit and got back in his car, and he started to hunt them down one by one like sitting ducks.
Like sitting ducks.
So one of them he chased off of a bridge with the motorcycle.
Okay.
And Toe Cutter, he's driving behind him on his motorcycle, and he ends up like sandwiching Toe Cutter, and Toe Cutter's eyes get real big and like pop out of his head,
Oh, that's the end of Toe Cutter.
Thank goodness. And Tommy Boy, he finds on the side of the road stealing boots off of a dead guy, and he forces him to be handcuffed by the ankle to a car, and he gives him a lighter, and he says he has 10 minutes to either cut off his own ankle or the car is going to blow up.
Does he get away?
Nope. Car blows up.
Thanks for watching sheWIND.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
See you next time.